Alright, so the Minecraft movie trailer dropped yesterday, and let's say people have been a bit mixed on it. There's some people who think this film looks pretty good and would be a fun little film to watch with your family, and others thinks it completely ruins Minecraft. Me personally, I actually like the trailer, and as a die-hard Minecraft fan of over 11 years now, I believe that this movie is gonna be good, and let me explain why. So yeah, the Minecraft movie teaser dropped yesterday, and let's just say people aren't too happy about it. There's a couple reasons why people don't like the teaser and why they think this film is gonna be bad. Now, one of the reasons is definitely the plot. So the plot of the film is that there's four human characters who have been transported from the human world into Minecraft, and they have to find their way out of it with the help of Steve, who was played by Jack Black. It's similar to that of Jumanji. And the truth is that I actually really liked the Jumanji movies, but people don't like how this is going to be the plot of Minecraft's theatrical debut. And considering Warner Bros. Actually named the movie a Minecraft movie rather than the Minecraft movie, is suggesting that they plan on making a lot more Minecraft movies into the future. So, yeah, there is a lot of complaints about the plot. And another complaint is definitely the cast. Now, one of the complaints has actually been on the cast. Now, the cast of this film are actually very talented. Most of the actors here are very famous. I mean, you have Danielle Brooks, who is obviously an Oscar nominee. You have Emma Myers, Jason Momoa, Jack Black. They don't need any introduction. The point is that Warner Bros. Got some very talented actors to come and be on board with this project, come and play these characters. But the thing is that many people have complained about the characters they are playing. They say that they are playing like how do I put this? These characters are very easy to predict on what their personalities are going to be, pretty much. So you obviously have Jason Momoa's character, who looks like this tough guy who actually turns out to be soft. You have Danielle Brooks's character, who is like, that very sassy mother you would have found on like a Nickelodeon sitcom back in the 2000s. You have Emma Myers' character, who is meant to be a love interest to the main boy character. Basically, it's a very, these characters are pretty easy to, spot out and say, oh, I know what their personality is going to be, pretty much. And next up, we basically have Jack Black as Steve. Now, this is, pretty strange. Why would you get Jack Black to play Steve? The thing is that Jack Black is not the most fit actor. Let me just say that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jack Black is insanely talented. He's a great, music artist. He's a great actor. I'm not dissing him or anything like that. I really like Jack Black. But what I'm saying is that he's not the right Steve. If I was casting Steve, I actually would have chose Sebastian Stan. I don't know why, but I can see Sebastian Stan playing Steve. He has some very big movies under his belt. Obviously, all the Marvel movies where he played the Winter Soldier, aka Bucky. He has big names, he has big named franchises under his belt. So I think he would have been perfect for Steve. But basically, people aren't too happy with, Jack Black playing Steve, because Jack Black is obviously, not really he doesn't resemble Steve, pretty much. They basically, gave Jack Black a blue shirt, and boom, he's Steve now. That's what people have complained about. And in the trailer, when he says, I am Steve, in that really goofy way, it just, it shows that, they're not taking this film too seriously. And the truth is that Warner Bros. Is trying to target toddlers. That's their main, target demographic for this film. They are trying to target young kids. They're not trying to target Minecraft fans of all ages. But the truth is that most Minecraft fans are going to be watching this movie. And if they don't watch it in theaters, they're definitely going to watch it when it comes on Blu-ray or when it comes on Netflix or something. And, I do believe that the Minecraft movie looks good. And I could be blinded by nostalgia, I could be just delusional. But, if you've waited over 10 years for this movie like I have, I would take it. And maybe if this film came out 10 years prior, I think the reactions would be a bit different. I think the internet would probably eat this up and say, yeah, this is actually pretty cool. But, now people are looking at this and say, yeah, this sucks. I hate this. We're not going to watch it. This movie sucks. I don't know why Mojang and Warner Bros. Decided to ruin my childhood. Now, the last main critique of the film that most people have been complaining about online is the CGI. Now, for the most part, the CGI in this film looks pretty good. I do like the environments. I think they did really well with the CG backgrounds and the CG environment. In terms of the mobs and stuff, I think they did a pretty good job in, like, obviously animating most of the mobs and animals. Like, for example, I was wondering how they were gonna do the zombie piglins and the ghasts, and they did well on that because they made them look semi-realistic. They obviously had realistic textures, but they still looked cartoony. For example, I loved the creeper design, let me just say that. I thought the creeper design was adorable. I just wanted to go up to that creeper and hug him when I saw him creeping up on Jason Momoa in that trailer. It was just pretty adorable on how they did the creeper. But people have been complaining about the sheep and the llama. Now, the sheep and the llama look funny to me. They don't look terrifying like people have been saying. A lot of people have been comparing it to the original Sonic movie design. The thing about the original Sonic movie design is that Sonic looked too human-like. He didn't really look like how he looks like in the games, and you know, they obviously face a lot of backlash online because of that. So Jeff Fowler, Paramount, and Sega went, all right, we'll redesign Sonic. And, they obviously came out later, redesigned Sonic. Fans loved the new design. The new design looked a lot more cartoony. It looked a lot more like how Sonic does in the games. And the fans just obviously preferred that design. And after all of that, the Sonic movies, like, have become really successful. I mean, the first Sonic movie was successful. We then got the sequel in 2022, which was even more successful. We have the Knuckles series on Paramount Plus. You have the third Sonic movie coming out later this year. And in my personal opinion, I think Paramount redesigning Sonic single-handedly saved the entire Sonic movie franchise. But, like, people have been asking, like, them to, like, change up certain things, like make the film entirely animated. But to be honest, Warner Bros. And Minecraft are not going to be doing that. Because, you know, like, the thing with the Sonic movies, right? They only had to redesign Sonic himself. They didn't have to, like, change the entire film. With this, the fans are basically asking them to change the entire film. And they're obviously not going to do that because this is coming out on April 2025. And they don't want to delay it because this film has been delayed one too many times. So basically, there's no point in asking for a redesign. The CGI looks good. The only complaint I have is that the green screening could be done it could be done a bit better. I mean, the green screening looks decent, but, like, you can still tell it's green screen. That's the thing. But, obviously this is just a teaser. I'm sure when the film comes out, the CG and the green screening will look better. But, yeah, that's basically me saying that the Minecraft movie is gonna be decent. I don't think it's gonna be spectacular, but I don't think it's gonna be bad. Do I think this is gonna be a love letter to all Minecraft fans? Probably not. Do I think this will just be a fun film to watch with your family? Yes. And do I believe it deserves the hate that's been getting online? No. I believe that once we get more trailers and stuff, I'm pretty sure the internet might have a change of heart. Because this is only a teaser. Once we get a little bit more context on what the plot is, I'm sure the internet might change its ways. In conclusion, I think the Minecraft movie should not be getting the hate that it's been getting. Anyways, this is Mario signing off. See you next time.